That video is still on its way to YouTube because it took like 4 hours to render and like
Oh,
3 hours
wow.
to upload, and it's still in the uploading process.
So it's all gonna be up there, all 78 minutes?
Yep. Oh no, I think I got it cut down a little bit off the end, a little bit off the start. I think I got it
Alright.
down to like 72.
Oh, nice.
Yep, efficiency.
The
Oh man,
Crip's first feature
two
length is
pair, two pair, guys. There we
two
go.
pair. Yeah. It's not the two pair you want. Oh, man.
That
Well,
is a card. I mean, if you have Flame Tongue Totems to play, that's the card you
yeah.
want to die.
Yeah, run it out, totem up. It's gonna be a really well. I
That's
guess
not going to work because of
yeah,
silence.
you have to silence here.
Oh, absolutely.
I think you silence and you go for face. Actually, oh, one sec.
Silence and go and face. Well, she managed to pull off the aggressive line of play against the hunter, but I don't know if it's going to work against the shaman. The shaman just has too many things to work with when there's creatures on the board. I think limiting the shaman's options is the best way to play against it.
All right, I was rudely
Well,
interrupted by the APS guy.
she went with the trade. I think the trade is correct. I think giving the shaman creatures on the board just gives them too many outs. So I do like the trade. She continues trading with the totems that she has to. It was the taunt.
Wow, bloodlust
Nah,
in this deck.
man, that's not going to work if she plays this way. And I think she's going to be playing this way.
So, do you respect the lightning storm, or do you just?
Oh, oh, why did
Interesting.
she tap? I would have just dumped that hand and then tap, and man, would that been good.
Yeah, yeah, I think I would have done that too. All right, it's gonna make this game a bit harder for lacrissa. She's trying to be somewhat resilient to lightning storm. Doesn't want to trade off the creeper.
Man, if she had just used the Soulfire before the tap, I think that may have been too much for the shaman to deal with.
Yeah, you already would have been so far behind, especially with the Doomguard follow-up and not having a Hex. But I think we are about to see,
50-50 Soulfire?
no, no way.
50-50 Soulfire? Yo, dog, I heard you like 50-50 Soulfires.
There's a pretty big difference between having a Doomguard and an Elven Archer.
What do you mean? They both do damage in turn they're playing. They both kill off a 2-1 Harvest Golem the same.
It's true. They both go to the face.
Oh, yeah. There you go. 50-50 Soulfire. You missed it. That's how you play the game, Reynad.
Oh,
This is why you haven't been doing well recently in tournaments. You
yeah.
just got a Soulfire with a Doomguard in hand when it's 50-50.
I've been doing okay, man. I've been doing okay.
All right.
Uh, oh, there you go. Double Flame Tongue, and they're actually going to be relevant. Well, at least for the first hit on that. Flame Tongue will probably soak up 5 damage here, which is not bad.
Yep. Yeah, it's very crap draws from lacrissa.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to see. But, you know, having all those Death Rattles in play now is not bad because you can basically trade off that Haunted Creeper and not worry about getting Lightning Stormed too much.
Actually, do you consider killing the Undertaker over the totem?
Or the Totem, maybe. If you're going to do that, you should have attacked with Doomguard into the Totem so you keep it at more health. Yeah, we're going to see Totem go down. This Bloodlust is going to be dead all game. Oh, jeez.
Doomhammer's pretty dead too. Like
Oh,
the
man, you hit
Warlock
him
is so
for...
far out of range, and like you can't afford to hit minions.
Yeah, this
Actually,
Doomguard
you
is
have to
going
hit
away with the
minions.
game.
You have to hit minions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. What do we have off the top for lacrissa? Second Doomguard would be nice.
More eggs. God.
More eggs. Jeez. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll do.
Doomguard goes face.
And if RDU just draws like a hex, all of a sudden he's got a lot of time. Oh. Well, there you go. Nubian egg proving its worth.
Yep.
All right. Are we about to see Rockbiter take 10? I think we might see Rockbiter take 10.
I think you'd only take 5. I think you just you rock biter at once. Like, why would you take 10 with it? You take 6. I mean, if you have to attack into minions twice, and Undertaker's dying twice.
Oh no, yeah, that's strictly better. And I am tired. Yeah, you just rock biter the Voidwalker instead. For some reason, I felt like RDU had to trade the Undertaker for Voidwalker.
Yeah,
it's just not.
And I think that's a fair play. I mean, you see that lacrissa's got no hand. She's got no activators. You got Bloodlust. I mean, if you plan on playing that card this game, that's the play you have to make.
Yep, there's no other play here. All right, lacrissa has to brick on a lot of
She's
stuff.
Been bricking. There's not that many bricks left.
Maybe there's a second Elven Archer.
Oh, there is another brick left. Look at that.
Wow, yeah, twice even. That's pretty unlucky.
Juggle face though. You're gonna juggle something. That's what you want.
Nice. So okay, the play here. I know the play. You roll Spell Power Totem. Okay, we're dead. But if already you rolled Spell Power Totem there, he could have attacked the two eggs.
He's not dead. He just kills the juggler and takes 1.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Need to dodge the other Soulfire and the other Doomguard, or 2 buffs. That's possible.
Yep.
I don't think we've seen Defender of Argus yet, though.
Oh, why is that totem hitting face?
I think RDU is doing Bloodlust math ahead of us.
Alright. Well, now he's dead to a lot of things.
Yeah, literally. Now Elven Archer's good. Void Terror, it's not one of them.
Oh my god!
Is he about to win the game?
I think so. She's just been
Flame him, he's about to win the game. She's bricked for 4 turns in a row. If she doesn't kill this 1-1, the Bloodlust will get her.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, 5, 9.
Is that... I don't know if that's enough.
I think it's lethal.
5 plus 4 plus 9. Yeah,
wow. Oh, you gotta feel for lacrissa. That is so unlucky to brick for that many turns in a row.
Let alone with RDU's super risky play.
Oh man. I don't know.
He was dead to 1 damage.
It's the play you gotta make. You wanna win the game. Well, hey, that's it, right? He wins the series 3-1.
Yeah.
Lacrissa's out of the tournament.
RDU is in. And our next match is going to be also hopefully a very exciting one. We have Firebat versus Saviz.
Yeah, should be cool games. We'll run some ads quick, be back in a few minutes while we give them some time to set up. We'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the buzzing sound. Working on a awkward mic. I'll get that
That
fixed
sounds
soon.
fine. I think
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
that's good.
Yeah.
They always make the little robot face thing in chat whenever I use this mic. Maybe they're just trolling. I don't know. But yeah, so we just saw RDU advance a little bit further in the losers bracket. Now we're about to
Yeah.
watch Savitz versus Firebat. Two great
RDU
players.
RDU will face the winner of this match that we're about to see for
Oh,
the
cool.
kind of final for now of the losers bracket. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Okay, so there's two more games today. This one and then the
That's right.
cool.
And some people were wondering about the brackets, why it's not being updated. It's because the stream is with a delay, and the bracket is essentially a website. So the bracket website gets updated after the 10-minute delay takes place. And because of that, it's basically 10 minutes off of the stream.
Yep. But yeah, it should be a good match. I think Savitz is the one player in this tournament with Warrior, which is kind of cool to see.
Is he the one?
The one that we've seen, yeah.
He's the only one. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't quite realize that.
I like that choice too.
Has
I played
Warrior
it-
sunk that much?
No, it's always been terrible, but right now I actually think it's fine. It's
I
been
thought
the
you were
Warriors.
saying it's struggling more now because there's an uprising of shamans and druids.
Sure. But like a week
Oh,
ago,
yeah.
it was really good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's fine against Shaman. But yeah, I know what you mean.
50 so far.
Warrior is just a deck that's so good for ladder play if you're comfortable with it, if you know how to play it, if you know how to build it, you know your mulligans and stuff. It feels really good to play. Even in a metagame with a lot of Druid, you just try to dodge that matchup, and it's actually really good against most other things. Especially Hunter, it's definitely okay against that. So I'm a big fan of Double Owl too. Two Owls are so good at slowing the game down because it's like the only card that can actually trade with Haunted Creeper or Mad Scientist without losing value, and it even trades with Undertaker. So
Yeah.
pretty good card. But yeah, that's I like his choice there. Lots of good decks emerging though after DreamHack. We've been seeing Miracle Druid becoming really popular, which is pretty cool. Lots of different variants of Shaman. Speaking of variants of Shaman, Firebat is playing double Molten Giant Elixtraza in his,
That's
so
right.
I have to give the massive edge to Savitz in this series. But
But what about the double Stranglethorn Tiger Rogue? Are,
Oh,
are you
that deck-
surprised it's not banned?
with the Master of Disguise, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised it's not banned. What's with the Druid deck? That has some unique choices too, right? Or is that
I don't recall.
probably just pandas? All right. Well, let's see if how close the players are to setting up. They're about a
They're
minute
about a
away.
minute
It
out.
looks like.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, do you remember like what the original Control Warrior was like? Like this Control Warrior is kind of what people had to play after certain nerfs. Were you around? Were you playing that fun version of Warrior?
The charge one, the different charge versions. There was
The-
the War Song Molten
I'm
Giant one.
30 life with 6 cards on the board, but I can't kill the warrior next turn, and because he's got no board and a gore hell, I'm gonna lose.
Yep. That was the better one, I think. There's also the Warsong Commander one where you played Molten Giants and you panded them and you like
Mm-hmm.
tried to kill them in one turn, but you had to be low for that to work. So
That
the
only
better-
really worked against bad players because, like, 14 turns in the game, your opponent would be like, "Why is this guy playing nothing?" You know?
Exactly, yeah. And then the better one was like you said, yeah, Gorehowl. You play Gorehowl and then you Elixtraza them and just charge it and they're dead. Yeah, that was a good time.
That warrior was so cool because you ran inner rages and stuff, and you ran auctioneer, so it's kind of like a miracle OTK warrior with all the control that the warrior still has.
Yeah.
The weakness
All the fun decks are nerfed now, Crip. We can't do
But-
degenerate things anymore.
Well, soon enough, we probably will be able to.
All the new degenerate things are just animals. You just play dudes and they buff other dudes and they benefit from having dudes in play. What's fun is like being the guy playing gadgets in preparation. It's not fun to be the guy on the other side, but
The
it's
other
really
guy,
fun
yeah.
to be that guy. Or just freeze every turn, Power Blast face. But yeah, Druid Mirror. Both players are playing some stuff. One of them has wild growth, so he'll probably win. Firebat looks.
Well, we're talking about Firebat having some interesting cards. I can't actually make out what's interesting about that. I don't think there's anything too interesting in there. Not yet,
Firebat's
anyway.
list? No, it's probably the same when he played at DreamHack winner. The only unique thing I think was the one Youthful Brewmaster to go with the battle cries and just to kind of heal up minions here and there. But the important thing here is Firebat has the wild growth, so it's so difficult to win the Druid Mirror when your opponent has wild growth and you don't. We'll see if Savitz can manage to do it. I mean, double Shade of Naxxramas is very hard to interact with, so if something is going to just steal the game out of nowhere, I could definitely see that doing it. But with what the board looks like right now, Savitz might just have to Savage Roar defensively.
I don't think so. I think if he draws an Innervate, he just wins the game. I think you'd actually wrap your own creature for 1.
And Hero Power Face, okay. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That's actually, yeah, that's a good point. You have a lot of damage in play. You need you're dealing 2 a turn basically from the growth. Your opponent's at 23. You have a 6 damage. Savage Roar, so they're at 17. It's gonna take 9 turns to have lethal at this rate, unless you get something else to stick.
Well, he's got the Druid of the Claw for 4.
Yeah, so that's 5 turns. Yeah, plus if anything sticks, you pretty much win. Okay, yeah, I like that. Wrath your own guy, Hero Power Face. And to be fair, Firebat doesn't have a great play for next turn. You might just have to drop a BGH. Might have to just force an H. I don't know. It's you know.
I think because Savitz is roping, he's not gonna be able to make the Wrath play.
Yeah. He is going to go with the conservative Savage Royal line of play. Yeah, I'm with you, Crip. I think this is a little bit worse than going for just the Shade win. Oh, he's also going to attack, which will fill up Savitz's turn where he didn't have a good play. Well, he drew Drake, so he would have, but he is going to Drake anyway. I wonder if he'll attack Shade into Shade.
You have to. If you play Drake, you commit to the attack. Oh my! That would have done it.
Yeah, I would have done it.
I don't think he actually saw the play, because he doesn't seem too distraught about that draw, and I think otherwise he would have been.
I think we might just see a taunt Druid of the Claw, and then effectively just game over with that Black Knight.
Yep.
Savitz knows he's behind, he has to take risks. And that risk is going to get him absolutely punished by that top deck from Firebat last turn.
Oh, I think he just... Did he just realize the Wrath thing right now? Because he looks really sad, just suddenly out of nowhere. Yeah, I think he did. I think that's exactly what happened. I think he just realized that the Wrath play would have won him the game with that draw.
Yeah. Well, what to do now? He's considering Innervate swiping, considering letting the minion live. He's just going to risk the Black Knight and get absolutely wrecked. That's game.
Yep. That is...
There is no coming back from that. Alright, Savitz pretty much knows this one's over. I think we're going to see a Lotheb kind of go through the motions for the next few turns, but it's a very tough game to lose for Savitz. I like the 2 Drakes in Firebat's deck. Definitely a strong 5-drop.
Actually, I don't think Savitz is all the way out of this. Like, if he Lothebs, managed to draw the other Savage Roar and stay alive to turn 9, he might make it. Because the Lotheb is going to trigger 5 damage, then you have a swipe to face.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Firebat just drew the combo.
Oh. Well, goodbye.
Does not look good for him, yeah. I might just see a BGH drop to have a minion and just going face. Yeah, hit him for 8, play BGH.
Yeah, I like that.
Very defensive play from Firebat. He's even gonna trade. Wow, rather than going face. Firebat's giving Sweets a lot of time. Maybe swipe Harrison? Swipe Hero Power. Oh no, you can't.
Swipe Harrison.
He has 7 mana. Yeah, I thought he had Innervate still for some reason. This is just so brutal. This is where the wild growth advantage really shows. I mean, Sweets has 7 mana to work with. Firebat's
you just
playing
play some better every single turn.
Yeah.
Firebat's playing like overly conservative on the board, but I mean, you're so far ahead that you can basically just do this up here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what Firebat does anymore. And that'll do it. That's lethal next turn with the Force of Nature combo in Firebat's hand. He's going to take the first game of the series.
And we know that through those draws, yeah, with those draws, Saviz would have won if he wrapped his own guy. Because he would have won before Firebat's 9th turn. Which means Firebat could not combo or taunt up to stop the damage.
That's very nice of Firebat to show Savitz that he plays BGH before the game is over.
I guess so.
Alright, let's get right into the next game, guys, as soon as we can.
Looks like Saviz doesn't even think about it. It's Warlock time.
Well, it's gotta mean it's Zoo.
Does it? Doesn't Handlock do quite well against? I think it is Handlock. We've already seen him play it. It is Handlock.
Really? Handlock matchup's pretty close, especially if he plays BGH. Alright, we're gonna see the Keeper keep. I'm not. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, the logic is that it's decent against Twilight Drake. It trades for it. I'm a big fan of just going for Wild Growth and BGH only.